Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. And already we're underway here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Batistuta! Just off target.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. No, that's been intercepted. Batistuta! And that's definitely not his best. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
This is Batistuta, and Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Now, he's got space here. That looks a good ball through. And the counter is on. Adams calmly anticipates. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Beckham. Chiellini. Beckham.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Sao Paulo, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's picked his way through. Foot in. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Corinthians finding their passes. Spread it left. Hazard picks it up out wide. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Batistuta. Looking tidy in possession here. Kukçu promptly onto that, and that is that. A heavy challenge. Referee's given a throw. Approaching the half-hour mark. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
De Bruyne really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Searching pass he's played there. Decent chance! Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Schneider, chance for a shot! Off the post! Cleared without complication. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely shaped ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's ruffled a few feathers. Neymar! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Corinthians really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Sao Paulo penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Neymar here's onto this, and he's lost Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Vicious ball here. He's on it, can he get away? The final seconds now. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Sao Paulo, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Teremos uma substituição.
There's the start of the second half.
Sao Paulo definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself...
Rosto levemente sorridente.
Kill this off.
Schneider, pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Very nicely done. Good spot, that.
Face do Smelling.
Rijkaard. Over to the other side. Schneider. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro.
Pandes Yellow e Arte Rede.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Batistuta.
Hidrate.
Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Sanitizer.
Nice physical challenge.
That's going in strongly.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Beckham.
Hit.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Público presente na
Oh, that's a
partida de
key
hoje.
interception.
72.366
Turns back here, probably the best option.
espectadores.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Batistuta. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Azar. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Basten. Oh, important interception. And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. That's going to go a long way.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 19. Camisa 23.
Bernardo Silva delivers. He's had a shot! Dispatched clinically. Corinthians are back in business. De Bruyne at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely weighted ball. He has found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Pinches it off him. That's a cute ball. He played through for the wide man. Bernardo Silva. Danger averted for now. And it's De Bruyne. Strokes it back. Shot could be on. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Sao Paulo may have thrown this away at the death. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good alertness.
Indicados 2 minutos de
Pretty loose
acréscimo.
pass. And he was quick to react. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely worked. Courtois claims comfortably. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And here's Batistuta. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has not gone well. Joelinton. That's a promising position. Pirlo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Plays it out wide. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Schneider just eases him off the ball. Now it's Raul. Oh, he's bustling through here. Referee has just said play on. Chance here to counter. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Gets into some space, hangs one in. Defending of the desperate variety, deftly out wide. Messi, looking for the run. Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Botafogo are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems.
A header! He will be livid with himself. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul could try cutting inside here. Raul played chance! And it's come back out to him. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
He's had a shot! Oh, he has leathered that. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's neat. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Sao Paulo are looking to break at pace. Oh, super find. Batistuta, and the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sao Paulo have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's a searching pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Batistuta. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the cross. Punched away. And he's had a hit. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Raul shapes the shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Sao Paulo really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Sao Paulo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here.
Sao Paulo definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zanetti. And it's Schneider. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball out wide. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. And that's an excellent interception. Sao Paulo are still that goal to the good. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams spots it and intercepts. A heavy challenge. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Joelinton. Vieira. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Botafogo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substituição.
Played out wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the...
Shoots! Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball. Vieira. That is good strength. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's played it long. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. Gets a good foot in there. Kukçu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Raul. Now the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. That has been cut short. Serginho. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
So, third corner of the game.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullish header! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
So, another set play. Great vision. He's in space and looking for options. The ball has bounced loose now. Nice interception, well timed. Not the most accurate pass. Howson. Kukcu. And that has left him in a heap. He's having a go! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And here's Haaland. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Vieira. Ball played for Kukcu. Shifted it to the flank. Out towards the flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Vieira. Kante. And that is that. Sao Paulo are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. We have already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi has it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? He can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again.
That's going in strongly.
Pedri. Spread out to the left. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a shot! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Pedri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp, nicely spread. And that has left him in a heap. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can.
Sao Paulo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a cute ball. Back into the middle. Rui Costa. Distributed tidily. Now it's Neymar. Probing pass, and he was quick to react. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Batistuta. It's a searching pass, brilliantly cut out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it...
And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turns and goes back. And it's Pirlo. Clipped into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Conte. It's Rui Costa. Pedri. Under an awful lot of pressure. And that has put paid to that. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pelé, and he shoots! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That has not gone well. Pedri. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi picks it up out wide. Conte. Pedri, looking for options for movement. And he's only too happy to take that back. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Rui Costa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a little off target. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Messi could try cutting inside here. And he's there to clear it. And this is Messi. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it! Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That'll be the last act of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Senhoras e senhores, é hora do nosso sorteio especial. Por favor, peguem os bilhetes que vocês receberam na entrada.
We're underway again.
Sao Paulo really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, they could be caught out here. Belletti. Marquinhos. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? No, that's been intercepted. Baresi. Gabriel. Pedri. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. Some resolute defending there. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Batistuta. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The ball is loose and the chase is on, and it's been given away.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! Beckham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Schneider gets a foot in here.
Público presente
Neymar.
na partida de hoje.
And it's Beckham. Played out to the right. It's a promising position. Aimed in towards the centre. Conte. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi gets into some space. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! Now in for the pieces! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.